Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time I've got a bottle of beer from Schönramer in Germany, and it is a bottle of their Dunkel at 5% ABV. I'm a big fan of a Dunkel. Let's get this bugger open. See what we've got. Love their pills. I mean, absolutely cracking beer. Review of that already on the channel. Pouring nice kind of chestnut colour. Not as dark as I'd have expected. But maybe it looks a bit dark when you poured it all in. That's often the case, isn't it? A nice fizzy beer. Yeah, like a pale chestnut, kind of dark amber beer. A bit pale for what I'd say for a Dunkel. The head off-white, it's like that kind of slightly reddish amber hue to it. So, as well as sniff, let's check out the aroma. Yeah. That kind of like brown bread. There's a certain kind of minerality to it. So it smells a bit metallic, actually. Yeah, kind of like toasted malts more than brown bread. It's very brown bread. Maybe a hint of kind of gingerbread. A hint of clove even. Smells all right. It's not what I expected. I expected darker, to be honest. But then, what do they call it in Czech Republic? When you get a slightly darker beer, is it svelty? Goodness knows how it's pronounced, but where the slightly darker amber beer, because it's pale for a Dunkel for me. Anyway, aroma, swirl and sniff. I've already done that. Yeah, I did. It's got a bit of Lucasade going on, slight hint of cherry. I've got to say two things. That gave me this blind. I'd be saying it was like a ruby ale from a traditional British brewery. Hasn't got as much kind of darker malt in it as I'd expect. Yeah, head scratcher. Let's dive in with trepidation. Cheers. Oh, flavour's a bit better. Toffee. It's not half as good as I was expecting. It's kind of, yeah. Yeah, it's disappointing, I've got to say. A lot of these reviews, and it went through my head then. I'm just going to turn this off and not post it ever. I know the likes of Erdinger are a bigger brand, and probably owned by a multinational. That when I did a review of that, darker malts. Well, that was one of my early Dunkels there, so I've got a bit of fondness for it. I think this brewery is a fantastic brewery, but I'm getting brown bread, hint of like cheap cola, a lot of toffee. Certainly, but it's a tinny metallic thing going on, which is annoying me. You look at Dunkels from a great Dunkel is from Iyengar. Great Dunkel. That's what I'd want from a Dunkel. It's like, what is this? It's not dark enough. It's not malty enough. It tastes like the pills with a little bit of like kind of like chestnut syrup poured in it. It's really disappointing. It's not bad beer. It's drinkable, but it's nowhere as good as it should be. Because the pills is cracking. If you want a good Dunkel, Erdinger's not bad. All right, get it out there. Don't matter. It's a nice bready, burnt. It's like the burnt top of like a brown, cheap light brown loaf from supermarket. But if you want a really nice one, Iyengar and Augustina, they're really nice Dunkels. This is just weak sauce, really, in comparison to those two. Yeah. So there you go. It is what it is. Can't win them all. And that's Schönramer Dunkel, 5% ABV. I'm Rob from HopZine. See you next time. Cheers.